Hello friends, my name is Rodia. Today we are going to learn how to create a portfolio. So the portfolio, how it's going to look is something like this. Except that I'm going to explain everything to you, including this animated background, so that you would be able to understand it and be able to customize it any way you want. So yes. So firstly, I'm going to create a new folder. I'm going to create a new folder. It's going to be called Portfolio Tutorial. And then I'm going to make a file. I'm not going to call it index.html like here, but I'm going to call it something else. I'm just going to name it portfolio.html. So firstly, I'm going to show you this one. So yes, it looks kind of complex, but I'm going to break it down. So firstly, I just write DOC as always. Then I'm going to name this portfolio. I'll save it. I'll also copy the path and paste it here. So as you can see, there's already this title. Next, we're going to start adding in the body. We're going to add div class main. So next I'm going to add another div class is equal to I'm just going to name it header for some reason, even though it's not really a header. So it's going to add so we're going to add a ref this I'm going to name home, and we're going to add another one. It's going to be named about, and we're also going to add one more, which is going to be named project. Okay, so here we're just going to add hashtag home, hashtag about, and hashtag projects. Now I'm going to save it and reload it. Now we have this, which is still kind of useless. If we press any of them, then nothing's really going to happen. So next we're going to go out of the header class, and we're going to make something called a section, which is why we added these hashtags. So As you can see in my HTML, although I've already created separate HTMLs for these, as you can see, there's section ID contact, section ID this. We're going to do the same thing here. So section ID home. So next we're going to add a H anyway, so sorry about the sudden pause. Next we're going to add H2. I'm just going to write my portfolio and a paragraph. So since I'm too lazy to write a whole paragraph about myself, I'm just going to tell ChatGPT to write a paragraph about myself. So stand by for it. Okay, so now I have finished this. And yeah, it's done. So as you can see, there's this now and the home, about, project, whatever. So next we're going to add another section. And its ID is going to be about. So in the about, I don't really know what to add. You can just add anything about yourself. I'm just going to add H4. Let's see. I'm just going to add Lauren because yes. So anyways, I know it doesn't really look that much like a portfolio. So next, I'm going to add the last part section. Which is going to be projects. And then I'm going to create a list. As you can see here, the list UL LI game 1 LI. Oh my god, what is this? LI game 2 LI game 3. I'm also going to add a H2, which is going to be called my projects. And now I'm going to save it. Remember, before you reload it, you have to save it so that you can see the changes you made. So as you can see now, there's this list. Over here there are many stuff. So next I'm going to add I'm going to add it outside of the div class main. I'm going to add footer by Rodia. There. And next I'm going to add another footer. Just going to write example at gmail.com, and I'm also going to add one more. It's going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 8, 9, 0. I'm going to reload it, and this is what we have now. So I know, compared to this looks nothing like this. Oh yes, over here you also have to add a h2 that says about me. Save. Load. So basically now it looks nothing like this. But as you can see, it has the key components, except that instead of contact me, it is a projects and about me and all of that. Okay, so yes, now we're going to create another file called we're just going to create a CSS file. So in my CSS file, where did it go? Where is this? Okay, so instead of CSS, there is a bunch of things. But anyways, we're going to add, in this one we're going to add this, which means for everything